It's hard. It's hard not to like a lot of parts of our game, but at the same time, we've got to find ways to close it out and find ways to win games. Talked about it after game one, our desperation level, and proved that we can do that. And in game two in Van, so we have that to lean on here, and that's what we got to do is go focus on winning one game.
This is not the first time that you faced elimination in your career. What have you found over your career to be the best approach when facing this situation?
You can't go rogue, that's for sure. You can't just go out and try and do it yourself. Anytime you do that, it just kind of dismantles itself. Obviously, everybody wants to have success and win the game and be a part of that team's success, but you have to do it together, and that's the same thing this group has done all season. Is we've won games together. It hasn't been because of one person's individual effort at times and stuff. So we've got to lean on each other here as a staff, as a group, and understand that for us to be successful, us to have a chance to win a game, we need everybody to play their best game.
You guys have really carried the play the last couple of games here. How much confidence does that give you heading into game five?
Yeah, I mean, especially we talk about some back-to-back performances as far as building our game. We talk about building our game, and now we're in the thick of a series here, and we put together some back-to-back, good efforts, but like I said, it's tough to swallow when you don't get the results. But that's the way playoff hockey is. You've got to find a way to close it out. Obviously, we've talked about it many times here. The difference between winning and losing is such a fine line, but we've got confidence in our group here. We've won a game on the road. We like playing on the road. It's just a matter of having that focus here from one game.
Ryan, walk us through that last play where you're in the corner, you see Dakota's right there and kicks it over, and the slot game's over. But just walk us through what you saw looking back on a play like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a cycle play by them. You try to take away time and space. Obviously, the important ice is right in the slot, and we've done a great job of being there all series and not allowing those slot chances. And obviously had a breakdown and allowed one there, and they capitalized on it. So it's a tough situation for sure. You never want to give up grade A looks at any time, and obviously in overtime there it cost us.
This team has overcome some tough stretches this season. How much belief does that put in the room?
Yeah, we've had our backs against the wall. I mean, we've been in the season there on the outside looking in and had to put together a good streak. And like I said, that gives us confidence. We know when we get to our game, we're tough to play against. Any team that we played against during the regular season that saw that, felt that, said that to the media after games. So we know we have that confidence in that type of game that we want to play, where we can dictate, be in the other team's face, not give up much. So it's just a matter of putting that effort one more time here and getting the result and closing it out.
Well, I think sort of etch-a-sketch, goldfish kind of mentality, and you go in and you had to win a game in there regardless, and you just go win one. And everything is, all the focus, all the effort is just about tomorrow night. Doesn't matter how you got here. This is playoff hockey. Things happen fast. Things change fast, and let's change the narrative tomorrow.
You guys have carried the play largely the last two games here. How much confidence does that give you heading into them?
I think we feel good. I think we've played really good hockey in all four games. Didn't get rewarded maybe as much as we'd like, but that doesn't change the mentality of the group, regardless again where the series is at. Even we're up 3-1 or we're tied 2-2. Tomorrow's a game we have to go and play our best and see what happens.
Whether it be kind of the game-tying goal or the game-winning goal, when you look back at one of those goals, what do you see there that stands out to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of things stick out, obviously. When you give up too late like that, some misassignments, some poor decisions, and some bad luck. I think they all kind of fall into a category. It's too bad, obviously the third period, I thought we were on our toes the whole period. We just got pushed back a little bit.
This team has found its way through some tougher stretches of the season. How much confidence and belief in the locker room does that give your group?
Well, it should give us a lot. I mean, I think, you think back to, even after that Dallas game, things can go either one way or the other. And I think it's very similar to tomorrow. It could go one way or the other. Which way do we want it to go?